Good evening. I thought I would make another video before the night ends or before the morning starts again. This is the unboxing of the Intel i7 3770K with the 1155 chip. I bought this about maybe a few weeks ago. I can't remember, like 2-3 weeks from Micro Center when I was in the States. The price was crazy. I mean, it was 230 plus tax, so it was very cheap. I've learned that Micro Center have increased their price since then to be more in line with the competitors, but I think if it wasn't for that low price of 230, I wouldn't have bought this 3770K. Maybe I would have bought the Haswell chip, which is the 4770K. But I mean, anyway, the difference is so minimal. But with the issues that's going on with Haswell, the heating issues especially, it just made me worry about first, spending the extra money on the CPU. Second, having to buy the motherboard at a premium price. Whereas I managed to get a motherboard that I like, that meets my minimum requirements at a very good price. Okay, so I have no regrets in buying this, as well as buying the motherboard. What else? Like I mean, I'm just gonna go through the basic features of this. I mean, it has, it's not a new chip, so it has been done to death with the reviews, unboxing, and everything else that's online at the moment. So, I mean, it is an i7. It is unlocked for overclocking. So it's got four cores, turbo boost technology, hyperthreading, smart cache technology. It supports 2-channel DDR memory, and then the Intel HD graphics 4000. But in saying that, I think whoever buys this this chip or the i7s, they wouldn't use the onboard graphics card. They would already have the not to say that they would have the money, but they would rather spend the extra money to buy a dedicated graphics card. Okay, so before I find the scissors again, it's the technology between the Ivy Bridge and the Haswell is so, I mean, apart from the power saving and then obviously the higher clock speed, it's very minimal. I mean, it's still based on the 22nm architecture, so it's still pretty much in that phase of development where some people may say it's a TikTok kind of scenario, whereas Ivy Bridge is the tick and the Haswell is the talk. So I mean, I may be tempted to buy the Haswell chip if I can get it in a good price, not just the chip, but everything else. Okay, so including the motherboard, the memory, which is the scenario that I was in when deciding between Ivy Bridge and Haswell. Okay, now this is hopefully this is a good batch. It's a Costa Rican batch, so maybe we'll see what it comes to that. Okay, so maybe I'll open it from this side. Now, I've made a review of the CPU cooler that I'm gonna use with this chip. I'm not planning to I'll reiterate again. I'm not planning to water cool or use any water cooling, whether it's custom loop or single loop. But I'm just gonna use conventional air cooling. Okay. Now it's got the. I mean, I'm not sure how many people would read this, but it's a pretty thick manual. Yeah, for what's so conventional and what's so standard these days. It's a very very thick manual. It it has the sticker that you want to put in your case if you want to. Probably will. But the unboxing itself, I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about the stock cooler. It is adequate for minimal use or maybe office applications and so on and so forth, but obviously not for overclocking and gaming. Okay. Now, I'm probably gonna. Well, I can't really do anything to this. I probably can't. I'll try putting it on eBay and see if anyone bites. But it is what it is. It's like I wonder if Intel would ever release a CPU without the stock cooler. Okay, how much of a difference would it bring in terms of prices? Because there are a lot of people that that's building PCs that don't need this. Okay, you would you would you would rather spend 50 or 70 or 80 or even $100 in getting an aftermarket cooler. It's like pretty much what analogy can I say? I mean, that's probably why most case manufacturers don't include don't include too many features or too many added functionalities such as the fan controller into the case, because it's gonna bring the price up. And for the amount of for an extra amount, we can get a better fan controller or fan in this case. Okay, so the chip, I'm not sure. Well, the chip, I'm probably gonna keep it in the plastic. Like, as you know, with the Intel, the pin it's the pins are on the CPU, so it's you need to be very very careful of not damaging it. It's unlike the AMD where the pins are on the motherboard. But I mean, look, I'm very very much looking forward to getting this build done finally. It's been a very very long time coming, but anyway, I'll have a look at the cooler again. It's I mean, it's not bad. I think the heatsink is getting better and better since generations ago. So you can't really fault Intel in providing it. But look, I must wonder if Intel would ever supply a CPU on its own. I mean, like I will continue to talks because there is one aspect that like that Intel and a lot of the part manufacturers need to do in terms of getting the numbers back up, okay, in order to compete with the tablets, with the laptops, with the seven. Well, there's a lot of competitions out there, and to see the number of PCs dropping every year is very very sad to see. I mean, whether or not they would cater for these kind of markets, well, that's that's their decisions to make. But something has to be done to, in order to make this what was the main market. Now it is a niche market, building computers, where or aftermarket computer parts. But at the end of the day, it is a big industry, but it can't survive on gamers or on people that like to overclock, because those numbers will dwindle down. Sadly to say that, people will grow up eventually, and but something has to be done to make this market more attractive, more affordable. I mean, although parts are getting better and better, but it has to be done. Okay, because otherwise the numbers will just continue to dip, will continue to decrease, and it's not. I mean, for something that once was a very very that was a highlight in many people's life, it's becoming a very I guess a specialized area in technology that you want to get into, or that people know about, and it's look, hopefully it's gonna turn for the best, but look, that's it. Maybe I'll make another video on that with more information that I can provide at this moment. I am a bit tired, so look, I'll see you next time, and hopefully you'll like this video, and hopefully you will subscribe and watch my future videos. Okay, good night.